Hey guys, welcome back to MJ Show and Tell. And I know I haven't did one video in like a year pretty much now since I've been at my last house. I'm in a new house now. Because I know the last video I did, I believe, was like an impression like of faces video, and then it was like my old shed video, which was like a year ago. So I'm back at my new house now, and I'm probably gonna be doing a few more videos maybe this year. And so today I'm just gonna be reviewing the Black Panther Wakanda Forever movie. So I thought it'd be the perfect time like to come back because yesterday was November 11th. I went to go see it, and I'm just gonna review my thoughts, and I'm gonna talk about the movie and stuff. So first, I'm gonna like go in order as far as like the movie events, and I'm gonna start from the beginning of the movie. So like for all those who have like seen it, like the movie from like the start of it, like as far as the first few minutes of it are like pretty like sad and stuff, because it's basically showing like the death of T'Challa and all that, and like how and I'm still curious about the illness, because like in the movie it says he died of like an illness, so I'm curious what type of serious illness took him out, because like you know how they have the vibranium powers, and all the powers they have in Wakanda like can heal a lot of stuff, so it's like kind of surprising that like an illness took him out. So but besides that, like I said, the first few minutes was like pretty like emotional for a lot of people, because in the theater I heard a lot of people like sniffling. And then when the Marvel intro card came on, they like I guess did like a moment of silence thing for like Chadwick, and then they had the T'Challa faces all through the title card. And but the movie, as far as like sad and stuff, it had a lot of sad moments, but it kind of moved in fast to the action and all that kind of immediately. It like showed basically Shuri and Okoye going on missions and all that, like not too long after the opening of the movie. And then like I like how long it was, because I think since T'Challa's death would basically impact Wakanda a lot, so it basically shows the full-on effects of everything. So that would take a while to like show on there, so I'm glad that they did that. So like I think one of my favorite funniest new characters on there was definitely like Riri Williams. Like I don't know why a lot of people like don't like her, but I liked her in this movie. And then M'Baku, as always, is still funny in the movie. I liked his comedy clips in the movie where he was in the throne room in that scene, and he kept on like acting like he could just kill Namor, because he didn't know how powerful Namor really was, and he found out later on when he got punched through the one of the platforms in Wakanda when he tried to attack Namor. So he got like a taste of his own medicine in that scene. A lot of different things that happen in the movie, like maturity growth, definitely for sure, because it seems like she's gotten older, obviously. Like there's like a 1 year time jump, like right after the T'Challa death scene, there's like a 1 year time jump, and then they basically make it like Shuri's got a little bit like older and mature a little bit, and she's definitely matured now since like her mom is dead now too, so she has no family until like I'll talk about the mid-credit scene later, but like she has like only like a few more people in her life now. Like she has Nakia and some other people, but that's about it. And then I really like her as Black Panther now, like, cause first I had like mixed reactions, cause I was like, cause I thought she was very kind of like young, and if you see like from the first Black Panther movie, it didn't seem like she would have been in a condition to carry that big of a mantle. But since they've like she's mature a little bit now, like it seems like she's like better for it now. She's probably like the only one like that would make sense to like carry on the mantle, besides someone like maybe Nakia or someone like that. But she's obviously, since the comics portray her as one of the Black Panthers, it would make sense. And then I had already heard, of course, rumors that we've had like before, like about like it's like Michael B. Jordan's going to return for Black Panther 2 and all that. So it was good to see him back, and it makes sense, like I've heard some people say, for him to return, because and her not see her brother, her father, or her mother is because she was like the one that was being kind of controlled by like revenge and stuff like that, and that's the only reason why she was sent to Killmonger in the ancestral plane, because he was controlled by revenge like the first movie. So that was the only reason that she went to him and not anybody else. Because at first I didn't know what reason she would go to Killmonger before I went to see the movie, because I was like what's the point in seeing him, because he like basically tried to kill T'Challa and all that, so like why would she see him? And I was like, okay, that makes sense. So I liked that return, that little cameo. And then as the movie went on, I definitely liked the final battle. Namor and Shuri were like fighting in the final battle. I liked that fight scene and how he nearly killed Shuri and he like slammed her on that spear, and then it like went through her. Like that was like kind of like brutal the way he did that, and like it was like probably one of the most brutal Black Panther battles I've seen, fighting Shuri and all that. That was like pretty brutal if you look at the scene. Fast forward to like the post credit, I expected that they were probably gonna play the Rihanna song in the end credits, because like it makes sense. Like, and then that scene where she was like burning the clothes that her mom had like convinced her to do so she could feel T'Challa's presence. That was like a nice ad. Like because I'm not an emotional person, so by like the only time I like got like like that was like in the mid-credit scene where it showed T'Challa's son in there, like, since that's pretty much the only biological family she has left, like, is T'Challa's son. Like, so it's just her nephew, Nakia, Okoye, Anika, Ayo, and Baku. Those are the only people she has really left, so, and then, like, how I'm curious to see how Black Panther 3 would play out, too. How, the kid will probably be a little bit older by the time Black Panther rolls around, because of all the movies that they already have coming out in like 2025 and all that. Like, he's like 6 or 7 at least, so he was like born probably around like blip time, like right after the first Black Panther. That seems like how old he probably is, so like they'll probably have to explain that. And definitely, at least until he gets older and he's older enough to make decisions for himself, kind of like they explained in the post-credit scene, how T'Challa didn't want, how Nakia basically told Shuri that T'Challa didn't want him in the spotlight and the pressure of being in the throne and all that, and if like Wakanda went into a crisis like that again, that it would be kind of a disaster to have like a child at the forefront of that. So it was like, they don't want the kid in the spotlight, so they just have him living in Haiti with Nakia and all that until he's old enough to make his own decision and all that. So I have like an interesting thought process of why they named him T'Challa. Like they might try to like sort of reboot T'Challa's character into his son or something, and they might actually put out T'Challa's actual story with T'Challa's son, T'Challa. Like, basically T'Challa the second, basically. They might have him, like, when he gets older, like, have him, like, marry Storm or something. Like, Storm is going to be his age in the MCU, and they're going to have him marry Storm once he gets older. Like, they're going to incorporate his character into his son. That would be, like, an interesting thing if they ever do that in, like, Black Panther 3 or 4 or something like that. So, yeah. But overall, I give the movie probably like a 12 out of 10 for me. That's like pretty much it of like my thoughts of the movie. Like, so, and my theories, like, so, yeah, I love the movie. I love the plot. I love the cinematography. That was great. I hope that Ryan Coogler continues to direct all those movies, because I feel like it would, like, the Black Panther franchise would definitely be like dead without him. So yeah, it's pretty cool to have him there, because like he's like a genius when it comes to Black Panther. So hopefully he'll get to like go outside of Black Panther and like direct some other Marvel movies, because he'd do great with that.